Today we will tell you how to find out NID and BID without convert into the binary format. We have designed some pattern for the class A, class B and class C that is not in any book. Write down the question. How to calculate network ID, broadcast ID, first valid IP, last valid IP and valid IP range in each class A, B and C. For class C only. This is the pattern for the class C only. As we know that range of class C is 192.2.223 in first octet. If any number have first octet 192.223, that means that IP belongs to class C. Mask of class C is 255.255.255.0. If you are not defining, machine will take automatically default. You can write this mask in this format also, /24, because 255 equal to 8 bits, 255 equal to 8 bits, 255 equal to 8 bits. So you can write 255.255.0 equal to the /24. So we are giving the pattern to find out the NID, BID, first valid and last valid when IP belongs to class C and the mask is /24. Combination of two component, IP address belongs to class C and having the mask 24. X dot Y dot Z dot 0 NID. The pattern of X dot Y dot Z dot 0 known as NID for class C. X dot Y dot Z dot 1 pattern for first valid IP in class C. X dot Y dot Z will remain constant. X dot Y dot Z dot 254 last valid IP. It's a pattern for last valid IP. And X dot Y dot Z dot 255, it's a pattern for BID for class C. And from first valid to last valid IP called valid IP range. Valid IP range. The value of X is 192.2. The value of X vary from 192 to 223 and the value of Y is 0 to 255 and the value of Z is 02255. Let's say the number is 212.1982.5. It's a number belongs to class C because the first octet belongs to 192 to 223. This given IP address belongs to the class C, and for the class C we have given this pattern for the NID, this pattern for the first valid, this pattern for the last valid, and this pattern for the broadcast ID. You will match this IP address with this pattern. 212 equal to X, 19 equivalent to Y, 82 equivalent to Z. With the help of this pattern, you can calculate NID, BID, first valid and last valid without converting into the binary format. The NID of this number will be 212.1982 because X, Y, Z will remain constant throughout in NID, BID, first valid and last valid. If you will put 0 here, this number is NID because the definition of NID is that if all host bits are 0, all bits are 0, and BID says if all host bits are 1. In case of 255, all host bits are 1. Network bits will remain the constant and host bit will be vary. If all host bits are 0, number is NID. If all host bits are 1, number is BID. And if the host bits have the combination of the 0 and 1, the number belongs to the valid IP range. It can be the first valid or last valid or between them. The NID of this number will be this one. What will be the broadcast ID Muhammad for this number? For this number, what will be the broadcast ID? Because X, Y, Z will remain the constant. What will be the broadcast ID? For this number 212.1982.5, I am asking what will be the broadcast ID for this number. Just give me the number. This is the number, this is the question I am giving to you. 212.1982.5. It's a number of 32 bits. And you will check this number with this pattern. Pattern of NID is this one. We will keep X, Y, Z constant. If we will set 0 in the host portion, the number called as NID. What will be the broadcast ID for this number? Broadcast ID, let's say the number is, what will be the broadcast ID?
The number is 5.
Not 5, that is the number of 32 bits. How you will find out the broadcast ID for this number?
If the host is, they are all ones.
All ones. We are watching any number is a host bits all ones. This is the pattern. X equal to 212, Y is equal to 19, Z is equal to 82. If I will write here 212.1982.255, it's a broadcast ID or not? That is the answer I am asking. Let's say I am writing the another number 2021.2.9. Tell me the BID for this number, broadcast ID for this number. Dot 9. 2. Yeah. What will be the broadcast ID for this number? Okay.
202.
Okay. Okay.
2.
Okay.
Then 255.
Very good. Answer is right, no problem. Now tell me 223.0.0.1 to 255. It's a broadcast ID or IP address? It's a broadcast ID or IP address. Choose one only. Class C. Class C. 0 is also coming. 0 is also coming. 223.0.0. It's a broadcast ID. Kamar, what will be the NID for this number? 0.0.0. It's a NID. Okay. So whatever the number is given, we will check with this pattern value. And in the last, if we are keeping the 0, the number becomes the NID. If we are keeping the 255, number becomes the BID. And if we are taking any number in the host from here to here, it's a valid IP address. Machine will not accept this number and the machine will not accept this number. Network devices will accept only valid IP range that lies between NID and BID. Okay. Any question? That you have to memorize now what is the range, because the range of X is 192, because we are classifying the classes from the first octet only na? So first we will watch out the class 192 to 233, that is the class C, and the rest of the octet will remain 0 to 255. This pattern is only for class C when the masking of class C is 24. NID and the BID will be changed when masking will be increased or decreased from the 24. That we will discuss later on.
My question was based on the value, the range.
Okay.
The range from the, let's say, the range between an IP.
Okay.
So the IP range from 2.1.2.19.22.0 to
255.
255 in the last.
Okay.
So, like, between this range.
That is the valid IP address.
Yes. Between this range, this is what I was addressing. The only IP address will be from maybe the 1, 0, count to 1.
Valid IP is from 1 to 254. If all bits are not 0, number is valid. All bits are not 1, number is valid.
So, what I was trying to check, if right now that
I will write the another number. I will write the another example.
What I'm trying to check.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Tell me.
Okay. 2 1
2 1 then
2 1 2
2 1 2 then
19.
okay.
Dot 8.
Okay.
Dot 9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So I was thinking in this very place like this, I'm asked to get the broadcast ID.
broadcast ID of this number.
Yes.
The first thing I told you, I give the pattern. The pattern for the broadcast ID is for class C is x.y.z.255. It's a pattern for broadcast ID of class C number. X is equal to this one, that will remain the constant, 2 will remain the constant, 19 will remain the constant, 8 will remain the constant, and instead of this number you will place 255. It's a broadcast ID. Whatever the number here, either 1 2 2 5 4, any number is here, or 0 2 255. Any number is here. If 255 is here, it's a broadcast, because in 9, when we'll convert 9 into the binary format, it came out 000, then 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. All number are not 0, it's not a NID. All bits are not 1, it's not a PID. If all the host bits are 1, the number is PID. Okay.